Quick shout out to the herb because was that the last recipe? One of these past recipes when I went to the herb, it was my first time in the store after everything was like rearranged. This time, this lady hooked me up and she did sell me on a couple items, which bravo to her. She helped me with the app, with the app for the groceries, and the app has a map on it, so it was so much easier to find everything. So quick HEB plug. Thanks, I appreciate it.
1, 2, 3.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Fee, where we go from the closing table to the kitchen table / you know the deal, the kitchen island. So today we are making loaded plantain french fries. Loaded plantain french fries. Yeah, we're making loaded plantain french fries. And honestly, I don't like plantains unless they're sweet. Like soft, sweet, almost looks like a little slug. That's how I like my plantains. So this is going to be interesting for sure. So let's jump right into the recipe. So we've got 3 plantains. I really only need 2 for the recipes, but yeah. I didn't grab a knife. Grab your knife. And then you're going to preheat your oven to 375. So let's get it preheated. Bake 375. Start. So it says peel the plantains by running a knife down the back of the peel and take off the jacket. So we're running the knife down the back of this. Here we go. Oh snap. Why is it so hard? Shout out to those that be cooking plantains. Y'all be killing it. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh, I got it. Oop, I feel. It smells like a not ripe banana. Almost smells like a cucumber. Oh my goodness, stop. Why is it so hard? Shouldn't be this hard. Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm a little kid biting away at this. Okay, so this is a little harder than one would imagine. All right, we're getting somewhere though. We'll be back once we've got this situated. Okay, so based on how hard it was to unpeel that plantain alone, I will never touch another plantain in my life. I don't know if that's true, but this was difficult for no reason. It really did not need to be that hard. So the next step, after you finally release and they look questionable because I might not have fully gotten it off. That was difficult for no reason. For absolutely no reason. Okay, moving on. So now you're going to cut it up and make it look like a french fry. There are like french fry stamps, but I did not get french fry stamps. So you're going to cut it in half, lay it flat. There you go. Cut this little butt off. Throw that away. I would eat it, but this is not a banana. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, it has seeds in it. Didn't know that. Did not know that. There we go. Now I'm gonna cut it the long way so I can have like french fry, Ooh! While I was, doing that, I was using my nail, and when you push back your skin underneath your nail, that's what happened. Not fun. So that's what happened. So I'm gonna try not to use my thumb anymore for the rest of this, but we're gonna slice it up. Let me get this. I got more of my oil. I really should have got a spray, but I didn't. And we're gonna stick our french fries on that. So cut as you go. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, that one's a little questionable looking, but it's fine. Got some thick, fine french fries. Ooh, my thumb hurts so bad. Sprinkle. Chop. All right, so everything's chopped up now. Now it's time to clean up a bit. While I just sprinkled some salt. I can add a little more. Sprinkle a little salt on there, and then you're gonna place them in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Whoa. 15 minutes in there, and while we do that, we're going to start the next step of this recipe after I clean up a little. So now the next step, this is going on top of the fries. It is, if I pronounce this incorrectly, don't come for me. I did Google it, so I shouldn't pronounce it incorrectly. Ropa vieja. Ropa vieja. We're making ropa vieja. I think that's right. So in the original, of course, they put beef chunks in it. If you want to do beef, baby. Do beef, baby. But I'm not doing beef, obviously. So we're going to use our handy dandy veggie crumblers. I won't be cooking these on the stove today because I just want to. So we're going to do, there we go. And then you add like this much, a little bit of water, and then I'm going to put it top, and then I'm going to stick it in the microwave for 2 minutes because it's about half the bag. So let me fill the water. It looks like dog food, but I promise it's not going to taste like dog food. Just like that, going in the microwave for, I'm going to put it on for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So now we are going to cut up our onion, cut up our peppers. We already have diced garlic. That's what that's called. So let's go ahead to chopping. Where's my knife? Get a new knife. Now, I know people said that there's like a way to cut onions where you don't cry. I don't know that way. If I start crying, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Are you gonna be difficult? You're genuinely about to be difficult with me. There we go. Set all that to the side. Peel off this first little skin. Do I need to chop this whole thing? I feel like the whole thing is a bit excessive. Oh, it said one small. Oh, here you go. The waterworks already. It did say one small yellow onion. It's not a small one at all. The terror. Golly. Ooh. Do we think sunglasses would work? I don't know. Since it said small, we're gonna cut it in half. Put this back in its hazmat bag. Okay. I don't like this. You think I can cut it with my eyes closed? I am cutting with my eyes closed because I'm not. I refuse. Oops. This is so dangerous. Well, no, this knife is pretty dull anyway. That was decent. All right, look at me. The eyes closed helped. Okay, so we're gonna put all these in a bowl because it will be going on the stove. Technically, you need a pressure cooker. I don't know what a pressure cooker is, but I do know what a crock pot is. And it said if you don't have a pressure cooker, to use a crock pot. I have neither of those things, so I don't need that. And 2 of these seems like a lot, but all right. My eyeballs. Gonna cut this up. There we go. Cut out the little inside. This smells so good. When I was younger, my grandma probably still does this, but when I was younger, she grew bell peppers in her backyard, and she would just straight eat them. As a little kid, of course, I was disgusted because I'm like, ugh, vegetable. The only vegetable I really liked growing up was broccoli. But I think I'm gonna try one the way she used to eat them. I'm pretty sure she still does this, but I don't be doing this. Take the little seeds out. My eye's gonna go rinse all these little seeds out really quickly. Trimming my eyeballs back normal. I'm not cutting up onions anymore. And we're just gonna cut them in strips because in the picture, it's in strips. Like that, like that. There we go. There we go. There you go. All right, so when I come back, all of this will be cut up and we'll be ready to move to the stove, so I'll be right back. Okay, so even though the recipe, so even though the recipe says to cut both of those peppers up, I'm not going to because that seems a bit excessive. So they're just like in strips. That's what the picture looked like. And then I'm gonna take some of our chopped garlic. There we go. Now we're gonna eyeball it because technically I was supposed to get cloves and smash them. So we're eyeballing it, 2 cloves worth. I feel like that's about it. This garlic smells weird. It smells like garlic mixed with something else. Whatever. Okay, so our next step is what? So we have to put all of these, a tablespoon of salt. It's a lot of salt. Yeah. It's a crap ton of salt. Sprinkle that. On top of this, we're gonna mix it together. Oh, it's 3 garlic cloves actually. 1 tablespoon of the tomato paste. Tomato paste. I'm amused. I am so amused that this looks like this. It's giving paint. All right. Tomato paste. And 1/4 cup of canned tomato sauce. That's where this comes in. Dang, did I shake that? There we go. Chigo. And I'm gonna stick all of this in a pot. Mix all of this together. This is questionable to me. Oh, I need to get our meat. Hold on. 1 second. We've got our meat substitute. And I'm just gonna add all of this in here. Like this. There we go. It doesn't say nothing about no seasonings other than the salt, which is a tiny bit questionable. All right, so we mixed all of that together. Now I'm gonna stick it in a saucepan since I don't have a slow cook or a pressure cooker or a crock pot. I'm just gonna sit it in a saucepan, sit it on like medium heat and let it just sit there. Transfer to the saucepan. And I put a top on it. So now to the next step, clean up, next step. All right, so next step is for, what is this called? Our cashew queso, which I'm assuming is the cheese substitute because they didn't put cheese on this. How do you have meat but no cheese? You're gonna use 1/2 cup of raw cashews and you're gonna soak them in water. So I'm gonna fill this up to where the water is like just above the cashews. Gonna sit those aside, let them soak. Now, cashews. We need 1/2 cup of hot water, 1 teaspoon of white distilled vinegar. All right, let me get a bowl. Actually, this has to be blended. So we're going to take our 1 teaspoon of distilled vinegar. 1 teaspoon of distilled vinegar goes in there. And then 1/2 cup, oh, that's a lot, of nutritional yeast. smells like crushed up chips, but like not. There we go. Don't like that smell. Half cup of hot water. I'll get that in a second. 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Cayenne. So we have 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm just going to take the top off. There you go. Then 1 teaspoon of cayenne. Take the top off this one too. There you go. And then a teaspoon of ground cumin. Does it have an open side? No. There we go. There you go. Swirl this around. Some hot water. I'm gonna fill my half a cup with water, put it in a bowl, and I'm microwaving the water. Ooh, actually, we have this fancy doo-wop. I'm gonna do half a cup, heat it up, pour it in here. Surprisingly, the little handle is not too hot to hold, but it is steaming, so we're gonna pour it in there. And then, it didn't say how long to soak them. Soaked in water. Do I add the water? I don't think so. I'm gonna drain it. Drained it, now we're putting our cashews in. Pinch of salt. Pinch. And that's it. Let's crank her up. Make sure you're checking on your french fries, people. Mine are looking good in there. Shake it up, get all that stuff off the bottom. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. It's liquid. I'm gonna blend it a little longer just so it's smooth, not crunchy. All right, cool bean. Wipe her down. All right, now it's time to assemble. I'm gonna take out our french fries, pull off ropa vieja, pull the ropa vieja off the stove, and assemble. So, Avengers, assemble. Okay, so we took off our ropa vieja. I really pray I'm not saying it wrong. Off of the stove. We've got our french fries in here. Our cashew queso. So, first step, it said to drizzle some of the queso over the french fries. All right. I'm not gonna lie. This looks so questionable. This looks like mustard. Smells a little strange. And then take some of our ropa vieja. Drizzle it on. And even though I'm gonna try it without cheese, but please know I'm gonna add cheese to this in a second. So yeah. Okay, taste test time. Even though it is still very much steaming, yeah, a little bit of everything is on this one. I'm scared, I'm not gonna lie. Who knows if this is about to be good. I don't even like plantains like that. Okay. That's surprising. Plantain has just the right crisp that was needed. It's pretty okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Hot. I like it, actually. This is really good. High five to me. Hopefully you guys recreate this. It wasn't too hard, actually. So this gets a thumbs up from me. Even though we did not technically add like a whole bunch of seasoning, I can't tell. Like at all. Which is interesting. But yeah, this is super good. Be back here same day, same time for a different recipe. You just watched Cooking with V. Peace out, homies.
1, 2, 3.